The best way I could describe working with Hammond Lumber, our relationship is like working with a group of friends.
Their service is excellent in the store. You walk in, there's always somebody there waiting to help you.
Delivery, on-site help, whatever is needed, they're there for us.
Aggressive on the pricing. They have all the materials and products we need.
Their sales service is exceptional.
They deliver everything when we expect it to be delivered.
It always comes back to service, with Hammond Lumber being the most important thing.
Welcome to Maine Wedding Films. 207-458-0677.
#28. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. Mainly Handrails, located at 25 West Street in Fairfield, is your one-stop for custom metal fabrication, plasma cutting, sandblasting, and powder coating services using aluminum, stainless steel, or mild steel. Their team of dedicated professionals are ready to take on your project from concept to production and installation. They cater to both residential and commercial applications, and no job is too big or too small. And they're proud to be a Maine business employing Maine people, offering quality metal products made in the USA. Gregory's Disposal, a family-owned and operated business, has been serving Central Maine for more than 27 years. From curbside pickup to contractors remodeling and demolition, Gregory's covers all your disposal needs. If you're unsure of what you need, Gregory's can analyze your situation and give you the best options to handle your debris removal needs. Call 465-4500 or email gregorysdisposal@gmail.com for a quote today. For more information, visit their website, Gregory's Disposal, that's 2 L's, gregorysdisposal.com. By Maine's dairy farmers who are committed to producing the highest quality milk, a product that's always local and always in season. At the same time, they make animal care their #1 priority, protect hundreds of thousands of acres of land across the state, contribute millions to Maine's economy, and have dedicated themselves to ensuring a sustainable future for farming in the state. Maine Dairy, nutrition from your neighbor's farm to your family's table. Today's game sponsored by Drifted Clothing Company, located at 233 Main Street in Fairfield. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, from team apparel and uniforms to clothing for your business or organization, or even a special gift for someone you know, no job is too big or too small, and they're happy to help you. Be sure to like them on Facebook for product updates and the latest news, information, and specials. Call 238-3500. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Good evening, high school football fans, and welcome to Epic View Studios video production of tonight's playoff game between the Messalonskee Eagles and the home Lawrence Bulldogs. We're here in the broadcasting live from the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center here at Kai's Field, P. Cooper Stadium. Rick Dugal along with Brian Bork. Rematch of last week's great battle between these two rivals. Messalonskee came back from a 42-18 deficit late in the second half, made it a ball game, made it 42-38. If they could have converted a few extra points, could have been a tie ball game. But this week, Lawrence has almost their full complement back as they welcome back Andrew. Thank you, Trombley. His name escaped me there for a minute. Andrew Trombley comes back at quarterback, and obviously going to be a little bit different for the Eagles as they faced Mike Hamlin last week, who did a great job, and he's done a great job this year in stepping in for Trombley when he's been injured, but he's not the running threat that Trombley is, so it's going to definitely be a little bit tougher hill to climb for the Eagles. Today's game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Mainly Handrails, 25 West Street in Fairfield. L.A. Harley-Davidson, Main Street in Lewiston. Aquarius Pools and Spas, 224 Augusta Road, Winslow. Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Kennebec Valley Community College, Western Avenue in Fairfield. Uncle Dean's Natural Market, Grove Street in Waterville. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville. Ming Lee's Chinese Restaurant, Upper Main Street, Waterville. Maine Athletic Fundraising online at mainaf.com. Gregory's Disposal, 6 Rod Road, Fairfield. Tuttle's Home and Lawn Care Services in Belgrade, called 42-38 Bulldog win. Parker Higgins went off for 287 yards and 6 touchdowns against the Eagles. Quarterback Brady Doucette almost matched him for the Eagles. He had 210 yards of rushing. He had 4 total touchdowns, 1 passing and 3 running. Bryce Kroll also had 121 yards. He helped the cause for the Messalonskee Eagles. Kakamo will kick off as the Bulldogs will have the ball first here. Playoffs beginning tonight. Also Wyndham, number 1 Wyndham's taking on number 8 Mount Blue. Coney taking on number 7 Brewer. There's a kickoff high, end over end. It's going to come down. Cutting outside, Cade Scott, and he's going to get all the way out to the 40-yard line. One of the guys you don't want to kick it to on this Lawrence team is Cade Scott, and he is a dangerous return man. He had a punt return earlier this season, 55 yards for a touchdown. So the Bulldogs will start great field position to begin the game. I'll tell you what, this Bulldog team is fired up tonight. They have been jumping around, yelling, smacking each other in the heads. They're ready to play some football tonight. So going to be interesting to see what happens here. Messalonskee going to have to match that intensity. Trombley comes out under center. 2 setbacks. 1 receiver, Scott, split wide to the right. Takes the snap, handoff. Higgins has some room. Cuts outside at the 50. 1 man to beat at the 40. Down the sideline at the 30. Runs into a man out of bounds. First play of the game. Looks like Sam Doobie was able to save a touchdown there. A 35-yard run right out of the gate for Parker Higgins, picking up where he left off last week with his 287 yards and 6 touchdowns. First and 10 Bulldogs on the Messalonskee 22-yard line. Quarterfinal playoff action here for Class B. Trombley starts in the gun, goes under center. Higgins to his right. Fakes the handoff, rolls right, going to keep it himself. And still stays on his feet inside the 15. Actually, they're going to give him the, looks like the 15. About a 7-yard gain. Going to be 2nd and 3, 11:15 to go. Just underway here in this Class B playoff game. Isaac Spalding coming in. for the Bulldogs, as well as Noah Grass. Now you got players running in. Not sure why you don't send the play in with them, why you got to make Trombley run all the way to the sideline. If you've listened to me at all, you know that's one of my pet peeves. Grass and Cade Scott split wide to the right, as well as Higgins. Lawrence is going to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Sonny's Pizza will be giving away a $20 gift card as they have all year long, every game. All you have to do is go to our comment section and tell us your favorite Sonny's Pizza meal or dessert, and we'll pick a winner late in the game. Also, Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity is your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call 948-5729 and ask for Josh or Brian. As I said, Class B playoffs beginning tonight. The other game is Skowhegan, a very dangerous 4 seed. If I'm Wyndham, I am not happy about the fact that Skowhegan's gone in as a 4 seed. They're taking on Falmouth, a very improved Falmouth team, but a team they beat 60-7 earlier in the season. So we'll see which Falmouth team shows up for that Skowhegan game. 2 receivers split wide to the left here for the Bulldogs. Trombley out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, going to take it himself up the middle, cuts it back up the middle. Nice run, still on his feet, down to the end zone, in for the touchdown, Andrew Trombley. Not to be denied, he drags 3 defenders into the end zone. On to attempt the extra point is Braden Alley. Looks like player was not ready. Hustles back out on the field. High snap. Kick is up, and it's good. Nice job.
Extra point by Ethan Timmons is good. With 11:08
Show who there's at. Hamlin, the holder. Great job on the hold there. It was a tough play. So the drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company. With 21 locations statewide, there's a Hammond Lumber location near you. Just 3 plays for 58 yards. Finished off by a 15-yard Andrew Trombley touchdown. And just like that, the Bulldogs are up 7-0. So Eagles going to have to answer here, as they can't afford to get down too far to this fired-up Lawrence team. By the way, 8-man large today playoff game. Waterville won their semifinal game 50-40 over MDI, and they will move on to the regional championship game next week. They'll be hosting the winner of Camden, and I want to say Morse. I'm not 100% sure. Bessie and Kroll back deep for the Eagles. Kroll, a dangerous returner for the Eagles. High end over end kick. Going to be taken by the up man. That's Colby Chavare. Ball's loose on the ground. And Messalonskee recovers. Ooh, he dodged a bullet there. Messalonskee will come out their first offensive set, trailing 7-0 with 11:03 to go in the first quarter. Doucette with the spread offense. A lot of misdirection here by the Eagles. A lot of team speed here, too. They really caught Lawrence a little flat-footed last week. Doucette out of the gun. He's got 2 receivers to his left, 2 to the right, and Kakamo in the slot. And both offensive coaches have called early timeouts here, as they do not like what they're seeing with their respective offenses. At the conclusion of each game, we'll pick the LA Harley-Davidson Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by LA Harley-Davidson, 839 Main Street, Lewiston, where precision motorcycles live. Right now at LA Harley-Davidson, they are paying top dollar for trade-ins. See all their inventory at l-aharley.com. Don't forget Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield is the home of the family meal deal, a large 15-inch one-topping pizza, cheese breadsticks, and a 2-liter soda for just $23.49. And if you want to go big, you could get the mega meal deal for $33.99. That includes 2 large ham Italians, a choice of appetizer, the 15-inch pizza, and a large soda. Out of the timeout. 1st and 10 Eagles. Doucette out of the shotgun. Kroll comes in motion. He's going to get it coming back this way towards us. And there's a flag on the play as he gets out over the 35 to the 36. Looks like it's going to be a legal motion on the Eagles. This is probably the 4th or 5th time I can remember that Messalonskee has played. Oh, it's a holding. That's going to be 10 yards. Messalonskee has played Lawrence the last game of the season and then played them in the first round of the playoffs. If memory serves me correctly, it hasn't worked out well for the Eagles on any of those games. I know they had one close game one year where they, I think they lost by 6 or 8. So that's going to put the Eagles in a 1st down and 20 situation. Again, 3 receivers split wide to the left. This is what we call a spread offense here. It can't be any more spread out. Doucette. Kroll comes in motion, gives it to him, and he's going to get buried in the backfield. Lucas Campbell comes off the defensive end position and took Kroll down. This is what Messalonskee, Doucette does very well. He's typically fakes the ball very well. On that play, probably should have taken it out of Kroll's gut and run it himself. 2nd down and 21 for the Eagles. Doucette takes the snap, back to throw. Looking, has a man caught by Kroll, and he's drilled. Actually, not Kroll, that was Jacob Thomas, and he was drilled immediately. But they picked up they picked up 11, so it's a more manageable 3rd down at 3rd and 10. 9:53 to go on a moving clock. First quarter, 7-0 Bulldogs. Quarterfinal playoff action, Class B North. 3 receivers split wide to Doucette's right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield. Doucette barks out the signals. Fakes the handoff, going to keep it himself up the middle. He's got some room, cuts it back at the 40. And depending on the mark, he could be close to a 1st down. From here, it looks like he's just short. But yeah, it is a 1st down. Good run there by Brady Doucette. So one thing about the spread offense is it does spread the defense out. It gives you some room to roam up the middle. 2 receivers to Doucette's right and left. Kakamo in the backfield. Kroll comes in motion. Give it to Kakamo. And he's going to be dragged down after a gain of 2. And
there on the stop for the Bulldogs, number 57, Alex Regalado, and number 70, Kobe Sullivan.
Big Kobe Sullivan takes up a lot of room in there. Tough to run up that middle when you have that tight formation. 8:40 to go on a moving clock. 2nd down and 7 for the Eagles. Kroll and Bessie split wide to the left. 2 receivers to the right. Kakamo in the backfield. Doucette barks out the signals. Going to keep it himself. He's going to get hit immediately. stays on his feet but doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Coming off the edge was Trent Julia. It's going to be a loss of 2, make it a 3rd and 8 for the Eagles. This drive started at their 32-yard line, immediately went back on a 10-yard holding penalty. They were able to convert in that series. They've got trips to the right and 2 receivers to the left. Empty backfield for Doucette. Doucette going to hand it off. Not much room there for Simon Bessie, as Parker Higgins makes the tackle and immediately does the double bicep pose. It's going to be a 4th and 10. The Eagles are going to have to punt. So that's 2 times that Brady Doucette, I think, has made poor decisions in keeping the ball or handing it off. I think there would have been more opportunity for him to gain some yards than Bessie going right to left. Or left to right, I should say. Doucette will do the punting. Cade Scott, dangerous returner. Almost blocked. And takes a great Lawrence bounce. They're going to have great field position again at their own 42-yard line.
The Messalonskee punt is down at the Lawrence 43-yard line.
Bulldogs leading 7-0. 3-play, 58-yard drive, their first possession. They scored in 57 seconds. 6:46 to go. First quarter, 7-0. Scott split wide to the right. Trombley under center. Hands it off right up the middle. Parker Higgins gets by one defender. And getting dragged down from behind. And he's going to go down after another big gain. About 20 yards. And Simon Bessie, if he wouldn't have got a hold of his jersey, he'd still be running. Parker Higgins is a man possessed tonight.
It'll be a Bulldog 1st and 10 from the Messalonskee 35.
35-yard line, 1st and 10 Bulldogs. 6:37 to go. I'm not sure why the clock stopped here. Trombley starts in the gun, goes under center. He's got Higgins, the lone setback. Fakes it, rolls out, all kinds of room. Trombley stopped. I'm not sure what he was doing there. I don't know if that's his bad ankle. I know he has an ankle issue. Actually, it was his brother that has the ankle issue. He's not playing. There's a flag on the play. Trombley, if he'd have just kept going outside, kept running towards the sideline, there was all kinds of room, but he stopped. Looked like he was trying to cut it back, and the defender was able to catch up to him. It's a holding call on the Bulldogs at the 30. That's going to be a 10-yard spot foul. So that will put him back at the 40, which would be about so it'll put him at 1st and 15.
Penalty is a block in the back penalty against the Bulldogs. That's assessed as a 10-yard penalty. So it'll be a Bulldog 1st and 15.
Noah Grass comes in. Julia will get a breather. Trombley comes out in the gun. 3 receivers to his right. Campbell in the slot to the left. Hands it off to Higgins. Higgins cuts it back. Higgins runs over a man. Stiff arms another one. Still on his feet as he gets dragged down inside the 30 to the 27. Higgins going into beast mode here. Running people over.
Also on the tackle, number 5, Sam Doobie. It's another Lawrence first down on the pickup by Higgins.
Another 17-yard pickup for Higgins. I think he's averaging about 26 yards a carry so far. 1st and 10 of the 22. 2 receivers split wide to the left. Trombley out of the gun. Higgins, the lone setback to his left. Takes the snap, going to keep it himself. Works off a block, spinning. And he's going to be stopped inside the 20. Looks like they're going to give him probably the 18. Pickup of about 4. Be second down and 6.
Pickup of 4 on the carry by Trombley. It's a Lawrence second down and 6. All spotted at the
Maddox, Santone, and Julia come back in. Bulldogs really shuffling in, a lot of players trying to stay fresh throughout the game. 5 minutes to go on a moving clock. Second down and 6 at the Messalonskee 17-yard line. Trombley under center. Gives it right up the middle to Santone. Santone still on his feet, churning his legs. And he's going to get down to, looks like the 11. I think they're going to give him a first down. And they do. Maddox, Santone right up the gut.
on the stop, number 66, Cooper Leclerc, and number 7, Brady Doucette.
First and 10 Bulldogs at the Messalonskee 11. They lead 7-0. First quarter, 4:28 to go on a moving clock. Cade Scott splits wide to the right. Santone and Julia in the backfield. Trombley under center. Gives it to Santone. Santone rumbling, stumbling. Inside the 5. Hey, it worked last time. You just keep giving it to him. Going to be second down. Lawrence can get a first down inside the 1. It's going to be 2nd and 1 at about the 2-yard line. Class B North quarterfinal action here. Lawrence leading 7-0, knocking on the door, looking for more. Higgins and Santone in the backfield. Trombley under center. They hand it off to Higgins. Higgins gets away from one defender and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Nathan DeBlois shot the gap and he had him, but a good stiff arm by Higgins was able to get him into the end zone. Extra point attempt is good. Just like that, 14-0 Bulldogs. A 57-yard, 8-play drive capped off by a 2-yard run by Parker Higgins. And Lawrence is up 14-0. The scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 21 locations statewide. There's a Hammond Lumber location near you. Gregory's Disposal, 6 Rod Road in Fairfield, has all your debris removal needs covered. From curbside pickup to contractor remodeling, Gregory's 27 years of experience will help you get the job done. Call 465-4500 or visit them online, Gregory's Disposal with 2Ls.com. Brian was telling me before the game that he stopped over to Bowley's for a couple of yummy Bowley's hot dogs. I was talking to the former owner of Bowley's a few weeks ago, and he was saying that the new ownership there is awesome. The only thing missing is Tony the Fry Guy. High end over end kick comes down to Kroll at the 10-yard line. Kroll looking for a seam. Makes a nice cut at the 30. Still on his feet at the 40. Out to the 45. Still on his feet as he goes. He's not to be denied. Bryce Kroll. A beautiful return. He's going to get all the way out to the 49-yard line. A 39-yard return. And the Eagles are in great field position here, trying to cut into this Lawrence 14-0 lead. They really need to get a score on this drive. Kakamo, the lone setback behind Doucette. Doucette barks out the signals. Hands it off up the middle. Oh, no, he keeps it himself. Nice fake. Not much room there as Lawrence wasn't faked out as much as I was. Campbell makes the tackle. Pickup of about 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. .259 to go in a moving clock, first quarter. Same formation here for the Eagles. 2 receivers to the right and left. Kokomo, the lone setback. They give it to him. This time he's got some room. Kokomo drills Trombley as Trombley came up to try to make the hit. And they're going to give him forward progress. Going to be close to a Messalonskee first down. And the referee is going to want to measure.
We have an official's timeout on the field.
Don't forget to go to our comments section. Type in your favorite Sonny's Pizza meal or dessert to get a chance to win a $20 gift card. Later in the game, we will pick that $20 gift card. And it is a Messalonskee first down, just by the nose of the football. Won't give you any hints, but Brian is partial to chicken barbecue pizza. So the only time anybody's ever wrote chicken barbecue pizza, they won $20. I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but could be. 1st and 10 Eagles at the 41-yard, Lawrence 41-yard line. First time they've been in Lawrence territory. Doucette with the fake, keeps it himself, makes a nice cut at the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet inside the 30, down to the 29. And going to be another Messalonskee first down.
There on the stop for the Bulldogs, number 4, Andrew Trombley, number 2, Kate Scott.
So much misdirection. You know, you're almost better off defensively having one guy be a spy for Doucette and just key on him every time. Just take him out of the picture. Kokomo, the lone setback. 2 receivers to the right and left. Doucette barks out the signals out of the gun. This time he's going to keep it himself again, looking for a block. This time not much there. Alex Regaldo made a nice play there as he came up and took on the blocker and then was able to shed the block and make the tackle. Only a 1-yard gain for Doucette that time. 1:17 to go first quarter. Lawrence with a 14-0 lead. 3 versus 6 matchup here. Class B North quarterfinal. The winner will play the winner of Coney and Brewer next week. Same set. This time Kokomo off to the right of Doucette. Delay a game on the Eagles. Ooh. That's the kind of penalty you can't afford to take in this situation. It's a drive killer. It's going to march him back 5 yards. It's going to make it 2nd and 14 as opposed to 2nd and 9. This time, 3 receivers move to the left, empty backfield for Doucette. 2 receivers to the right. Kroll comes in motion. Doucette back to throw. They throw a quick screen to Kroll. Kroll gets by one defender. Still on his feet, 1 man to beat. And he's going to get dragged down inside the 20, down to the 17. Boy, what a move he made on Andrew Trombley out there. Just put his foot in the ground and darted to his left and went right by him. And had 1 man to beat. First down for the Eagles. Lawrence going to take a timeout. We will as well. 14-0 Bulldogs. Back after this.
The best way I could describe working with Hammond Lumber, our relationship, is like working with a group of friends.
Their service is excellent in the store. You walk in, there's always somebody there waiting to help you.
Delivery, on-site help, whatever is needed, they're there for us.
Aggressive on the pricing. They have all the materials and products we need.
Their sales service is exceptional.
They deliver everything when we expect it to be delivered.
It always comes back to service, with Hammond Lumber being the most important thing.
Welcome back to Keyes Field, Pete Cooper Stadium at Keyes Field. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork, 14-0 as the Bulldogs come out of the timeout. We're broadcasting from the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. First and 10, Eagles at the Lawrence 17-yard line. They trail 14-0. Doucette with Kakamo in the backfield. Takes the snap, back to throw. Going to throw right side. He's got Kroll. And nice tackle by Cade Scott as they were able to come up and minimize that. It was the same play they ran last time, except to the other side. Bryce Kroll's got some quick feet. That will be probably the last play of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, Lawrence with a 14-0 lead. Back after this.
Welcome to Maine Wedding Films. 207-458-0677.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Welcome back to Keyes Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork here in the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. 2nd and 5 for the Eagles. 3 receivers split wide to the left. Doucette going to keep it himself. And not a lot there as he gets inside the 10. Campbell coming off his defensive end position makes the tackle. Going to be a 3rd down and 2 for the Eagles. They really need to answer here. Lawrence leading 14-0. 3 receivers again to the left. Same formation for the Eagles. Doucette going to keep it again. And he's going to almost gets dragged out, stays on his feet. Still on his feet. And finally gets tackled. And I don't know if they're going to give him forward progress or no, they're going to mark him back. I'm not sure I understand that play call. Same exact play that didn't work before. Let's run it again. Loses 2. It's going to be a 4th down and 3 at the Lawrence 10-yard line. Big play here for the Eagles. 3 receivers split wide to the left. Kroll in the slot to the right, comes back in motion. Doucette throws it over to Kroll and overthrows him. Lawrence holds. Boy, questionable play calls there by Coach Polke. Nice drive, ends in no points. Lawrence takes over on their own 10-yard line, leading 14-0. Higgins the lone setback. Trombley under center. Cade Scott split wide to the right. They hand it off to Higgins. Higgins breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage and gets out over the 15.
Number 32, Parker Higgins on that run.
So they're going to give him the 15. That's a 5-yard gain.
Mitchell Marquis.
That's going to hurt his average a little bit.
Be a second down and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Winner of this game takes on the winner of Coney Brewer. They're playing tonight, I believe. And Coney, again, that's another rematch of last week's game. Coney just got by Brewer, team that has struggled a little bit this year. But they got by him 21-17 in that game. It'll be interesting to see how that one turns out. Again, Wyndham taking on Mount Blue, and the winner of that will take on the winner of Skowhegan Falmouth. Skowhegan 60-7 win over Falmouth in the regular season. The handoff to Higgins, and he's buried in the backfield. First time he's been dropped for a loss tonight. Mitchell Marquis wearing number 56. You Giants fans out there know whose number that is. LT. Only the greatest linebacker that ever played the game. It's going to be a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd and 7 for Lawrence at their own 13-yard line. Leading 14-0 here in the second quarter. Cade Scott split wide to the right. Trombley back to pass. Under pressure. Gets away from the pressure. Throws it out the flat. Higgins is wide open. Down the sideline at the 40. At the 50. Cuts it back. At the 40. Actually, it's not Higgins. It's Trent Julia. Wide open. What a play. A great play by Trombley to escape the pressure. 13. Gets all the way to the 38-yard line. And there's a holding on Lawrence. It's going to back him up from the spot of the foul, but they're going to have a first down. It was a 42-yard catch and run, but the hold occurred right around the 50-yard line. And it'll be marked off 10 yards from there. So Lawrence will have a 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Actually, 42-yard line. Still a huge play on 3rd and 8. Great play by Trombley to stay alive. He was under pressure right from the snap. First and 10 at their own 42. Trombley under center. He's got Higgins in the backfield. Hands it off to Higgins. And Higgins keeps his legs churning as he gets out over the 45 to almost the 48-yard line. Pickup of about 6. Going to be a 2nd and 4.
Pick up 5 on the carry by Higgins. It'll be a Bulldog 2nd down and 5. Ball spotted at the Lawrence.
8:10 to go on a moving clock here in the second quarter. Lawrence leads 14-0. Sonny's Pizza will be giving away a $20 gift card. Don't forget to go to our comment section, type in your favorite meal or dessert for a chance to win that gift card. Handoff up the middle. Not much there. Good defense by Messalonskee as Maddox Santone could not get anything going.
There on the initial hit, number 5, Sam Doobie.
Colby Chevalier was there, as well as Jacob Thomas. 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs at the 50-yard line. Messalonskee cannot afford to give up another score on this drive. Trombley under center, barks out the signals. Hands it off. Higgins cuts it back. Higgins avoids one tackle. Gets close to the first down. I think that was a late. Well, the whistle had blown. And Caden Trask just threw Higgins down. I'm surprised there was no flag on that. It is a Lawrence first down. Coach Hersom not happy about that non-call. Don't think about the officials. You want to get that kind of stuff under control early because things can get chippy, especially if it turns out to be a blowout. First and 10 at the Messalonskee 47-yard line for the Bulldogs. This drive started at their own 10-yard line. Campbell in the slot to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Hand off Higgins. Yeah, Higgins not able to get much going there as he gets bottled up by Caden Trask, as well as Kakamo was there. I got to think the way Lawrence is running the ball right now, and with a 14-0 lead, you're probably in 4-down territory. Wide to the left. Trombley going to keep it himself, looking for some room. Not a lot there, as he's going to pick up just a couple before Mitchell Marquis is there to make the stop. 4th down and 3. And it looks like the Bulldogs going to send on the punt team. It's a very... Higgins has the first down and more. Down the sideline, 1 minute to beat. Going to the end zone. Touchdown, Parker Higgins. Oh, mercy. Ouch. That is going to be tough for the Eagles to overcome. The extra point is good. 3 for 3 tonight for Alley. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company. With 21 locations statewide, there's a Hammond Lumber location near you. 9 plays, 90-yard drive, capped off by a 40-yard touchdown run by Higgins, his second of the game, on the punt fake. And that is right now our leader in the clubhouse for the L.A. Harley play of the game, precision play of the game. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company. With 21 locations statewide, there's a Hammond Lumber near you. Well, it goes without saying that the Eagles need a score on this drive to stay in this ball game. Lawrence has come out fired up in this game, and Messalonskee has not been able to match their intensity. Kroll and Bessie back deep for the Eagles. Kroll already has a 39-yard kickoff return on the last kickoff. So if I'm Lawrence, I probably don't kick it to him. And it's kicked out of bounds. It's going to set up 35-yard line, I believe, for Messalonskee. The only mistake that Braden Alley has made in this game. He's been 3 for 3 on his kickoffs. Actually, no, they're going to. That's right. In high school, you have the option to make them re-kick it. In the pros, it just gets spotted at the 40-yard line. So Alley will be kicking off now from the 35 instead of the 40. And a low line drive kick is going to be taken by Kroll at the 16-yard line. Looking for some room, cuts it back. Kroll still on his feet. Kroll gets out over the 45, again out to the 48-yard line. Another great return by Bryce Kroll, a 28-yard return to set the Eagles up at the 47-yard line. The Eagles have had great field position in this one. They just have not been able to capitalize. Their last drive ended on downs at the 10-yard line. 4:21 to go in the half. 21-0 Bulldogs. Doucette out of the shotgun. Gives it to Kakamo. Kakamo. First down and more. Rumbling and stumbling and bumbling inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line. Nice run by Giovanni Kakamo. 15-yard pickup for Kakamo. Puts the Eagles in business at the Lawrence 38-yard line. Doucette out of the shotgun. Doucette, quick throw to the left. It's caught, but nothing there. Great defense by the Bulldogs. Jacob Thomas, a little bubble screen to the tight end, but there was no place to go as Julia was there, as well as Cam Dostey. Cam Dostey came all the way over from his linebacker position, his left side linebacker, to help make that play. No gain, 2nd and 10. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Kakamo, the setback, off to the right of Doucette. Doucette rolling, looking, and he's going to get buried. He did not feel the presence of Alex Regalado. Oh, Regalado, I'm sorry. Mispronounced his name a couple times this year. He came flying in from Doucette's left, and Doucette never saw him. A sack back to the 42-yard line, loss of 6. Be 3rd down and 16 for the Eagles. 3 receivers go wide to the left, 2 to the right. Doucette in the empty backfield. Kroll comes in motion. They give it to him. Kroll cuts it back inside, and ball comes loose, but I think the whistle had blown. That was the first mistake I've seen Bryce Kroll make in his vision since I've been watching him play. Put a hit on him. He does get about 4, so it's going to set up a 4th and 11 with 1:56 to go in the half. Down 21-0. You really kind of have to go for it here, I think. Even though if you don't make it, you're setting up the Eagles. And it looks like the coach is going to, Coach Polkey is going to let it run down and then call a timeout and decide what he wants to do here. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity is your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook or call 948-5729 and ask for Josh or Brian. At the conclusion of each game, we will pick the LA Harley-Davidson Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by LA Harley-Davidson. 839 Main Street, Lewiston, where precision motorcycles live. Right now, LA Harley-Davidson is paying top dollar for trade-ins. See all their inventory at l-aharley.com. Gregory's Disposal, 6 Rod Road in Fairfield, has all your debris removal needs covered. From curbside pickup to contractor remodeling, Gregory's 27 years of experience will help you get the job done. Call 465-4500 or visit them online. Gregory's Disposal with 2Ls.com. 1:27 to go here in the half. Lawrence with a 21-0 lead. Boy, it looked, if you're just joining us, it looked like the Eagles are going to get the ball back in fairly good field position after holding Lawrence on a drive. Lawrence with a great fake punt. The snap directly to Higgins, and he went to the house 40 yards for his 2nd touchdown of the game. It put the Eagles down 21-0. A nice kick return again by Bryce Kroll has put the Eagles in position, but a couple of a sack and another play with the loss of yards to set up a 4th and 11 here for Doucette. Doucette back to throw. Down the middle, nobody there as Kroll tried to split the defenders as incomplete. Now Lawrence will have the ball at their own 38-yard line, leading 21-0 with 1:23 to go in the half. Every time she sees that 1, 2, 3, I mean, you know what 1, 2, 3 stands for, right? It's like it means I love you, I think. So that's what she said, 1, 2, 3, every time she sees it. 1st and 10. The Bulldogs, little shovel pass, read excellent.
Dragged down by number 42, that's Hayden Burns. Bring up a Lawrence 2nd down and 7, ball at the 40-yard line of Lawrence.
Second down and 7. Handoff right up the middle. Nothing there.
Number 32, Parker Higgins.
Parker Higgins gets buried this time in the backfield.
On the stop, number 11, Giovanni Kakamo. And number
Kakamo
40,
there, and Shivari had an old roster here, and Ethan Timmons has been kicking the extra points for the Bulldogs. 3 for 3 in the ball game. It's like the Bulldogs going to let this one run out. Actually, nope. Runs down to 3 seconds, and a timeout called by Lawrence. Oh, what kind of play we got? 40-yard throw in his arms, or maybe they run a little bubble screen plays. Don't forget to go to our comment section and type in your favorite Sonny's Pizza meal or dessert. 1-0. Lawrence in the lead. It's been all Bulldogs here in the first half. This will be the last play of the half, barring any penalties. Trombley going to keep it himself. And he gets drilled at the 4. He went down.
Score Lawrence 21, Messalonskee 0.
Yeah, looks like he's holding that shoulder again. He's had shoulder issues all year long. Oh, at the end of the first half, Lawrence with a 21-0 lead. We'll be back after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. Chase Toys, Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. Mainly Handrails, located at 25 West Street in Fairfield, is your one-stop for custom metal fabrication, plasma cutting, sandblasting, and powder coating services using aluminum, stainless steel, or mild steel. Their team of dedicated professionals are ready to take on your project from concept to production and installation. They cater to both residential and commercial applications, and no job is too big or too small. And they're proud to be a Maine business employing Maine people, offering quality metal products made in the USA. Gregory's Disposal, a family-owned and operated business, has been serving Central Maine for more than 27 years. From curbside pickup to contractors remodeling and demolition, Gregory's covers all your disposal needs. If you're unsure of what you need, Gregory's can analyze your situation and give you the best options to handle your debris removal needs. Call 465-4500 or email gregorysdisposal@gmail.com for a quote today. For more information, visit their website, Gregory's Disposal, that's 2 L's, gregorysdisposal.com. By Maine's dairy farmers who are committed to producing the highest quality milk, a product that's always local and always in season. At the same time, they make animal care their #1 priority, protect hundreds of thousands of acres of land across the state, contribute millions to Maine's economy, and have dedicated themselves to ensuring a sustainable future for farming in the state. Maine Dairy, nutrition from your neighbor's farm to your family's table. Today's game sponsored by Drifted Clothing Company, located at 233 Main Street in Fairfield. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, from team apparel and uniforms to clothing for your business or organization, or even a special gift for someone you know, no job is too big or too small, and they're happy to help you. Be sure to like them on Facebook for product updates and the latest news, information, and specials. Call 238-3500. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
Dairy
Dairy farmers care about the health of our communities and planet. Nationwide, the dairy industry has set a goal to be carbon neutral or better by 2050. Maine dairy farmers are doing their part by using management practices like turning cow manure and food waste into electricity, using no-till crop production to promote carbon sequestration and soil health, and doing research in cow comfort, nutrition, and health at Maine Witter Farm to help meet the goal.
Today's game sponsored by Drifted Clothing Company, located at 233 Main, or even a special gift for someone you know. No job is too big or too small, and they're happy to help you. Be sure to like them on Facebook for product updates and the latest news, information, and specials. Call 238-3500.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza. 453-7624. Chase Toys, Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. Mainly Handrails, located at 25 West Street in Fairfield, is your one-stop for custom metal fabrication, plasma cutting, sandblasting, and powder coating services using aluminum, stainless steel, or mild steel. Their team of dedicated professionals are ready to take on your project from concept to production and installation. They cater to both residential and commercial applications, and no job is too big or too small. And they're proud to be a Maine business employing Maine people, offering quality metal products made in the USA. Gregory's Disposal, a family-owned and operated business, has been serving Central Maine for more than 27 years. From curbside pickup to contractors remodeling and demolition, Gregory's covers all your disposal needs. If you're unsure of what you need, Gregory's can analyze your situation and give you the best options to handle your debris removal needs. Call 465-4500 or email gregorysdisposal@gmail.com for a quote today. For more information, visit their website, Gregory's Disposal, that's 2 L's, gregorysdisposal.com. By Maine's dairy farmers who are committed to producing the highest quality milk, a product that's always local and always in season. At the same time, they make animal care their number one priority, protect hundreds of thousands of acres of land across the state, contribute millions to Maine's economy, and have dedicated themselves to ensuring a sustainable future for farming in the state. Maine Dairy, nutrition from your neighbor's farm to your family's table. Today's game sponsored by Drifted Clothing Company, located at 233 Main Street in Fairfield. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, from team apparel and uniforms to clothing for your business or organization, or even a special gift for someone you know, no job is too big or too small, and they're happy to help you. Be sure to like them on Facebook for product updates and the latest news, information, and specials. Call 238-3500. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Get back to the basics. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table.
Welcome back to Kai's Field, Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork here in the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center, getting ready to start second half action. Have some out-of-town scoreboards here for you. Let's refresh. And at the half, Coney leading Brewer 28-0. So it looks like if things stay the way they are right now, Lawrence will be at Coney next week. Morse leading Camden Hills 34-22 in the 8-man large North semifinal. Waterville, we said, was a winner today, so they will host the regional final next week against, looks like Morse right now. Morse leading 34-22, but those 8-man games can change in a hurry. Dirigo in 8-man South leading Mountain Valley 21-6. Skowhegan leading Falmouth 14-0 at the half in the north. Timmins will kick it off here for the Bulldogs. High. Now, if I'm Lawrence, I'd say do not kick it to Kroll. He's averaging about 30 yards a return, and Timmins just kicked it right to him. So, not sure what happened there. It looks like it must have been offsides, and the Bulldogs going to move him back another 5 yards. So they'll be kicking from the 35. Class B South quarterfinal, Kennebuck leading Massabesic 14-7 at the half. Marshwood 29-7 over Gorham. Noble leading South Portland 10-7. Little squib kick. It's going to come down to Kroll again at the 18. Kroll out over the 40. And again, a great return. There's a flag, looks like a flag down on the sideline. I'm not sure. Another great return for Kroll, as that was a 25-yard return out to the 40, actually a 27-yard return. There's a flag down at the 42-yard line of Messalonskee. It's a hold. Well, it's going to move them back. Messalonskee was down 42-18 late in the game last week and was able to come back. See if they can mount some kind of a comeback here against Lawrence. It's going to have to start with this drive as they trailed 21-0 as we start the third quarter. That's going to mark them all the way back to the 33-yard line. The Eagles will start there. Doucette out of the shotgun. He's got Kakamo to his left. Two receivers split wide to the left, two to the right. Doucette going to keep it himself, looking for some running room, and he gets out over the 35 to the 36 before Julia's there to drill him down. One thing about this Messalonskee offense, a lot of moving parts and very slow developing plays. It gives the defense an opportunity to kind of read and react. Two receivers wide to the left, two to the right. Kakamo to the left of Doucette. They hand it off to Kroll. Kroll makes a cut. He's going to get chased down from behind by Julia. Not before he gets a few yards out over the 40 to the 41. Going to set up a makeable 3rd and 3 for the Eagles. Don't forget to go to our comment section and type in your favorite Sonny's Pizza meal or dessert for a chance to win a $20 Sonny's gift card. Brian will pick the winner later in the ball game. Same set for the Eagles. Doucette barks out the signals. Fakes a handoff. Looking for some place to go. No place to go. Higgins comes off the edge and takes him down. Loss of 1. And it's going to set actually a loss of 2. It's going to set up a 4th down and 4. Down 21-0 in their own territory. A risky move here for the Eagles. But down 21-0, you really got to make something happen here. You only have so many offensive opportunities. So the Eagles come out 4th and 3. They need to get to the Lawrence, to their own 43-yard line for a 1st down. Doucette looking, has a man open. It's going to be tipped away. Nice play made out in the flat. And it looks like it was Higgins out there. Jack Kenny was open for a moment, but I think Doucette took a little long getting that pass out there, and the Bulldogs will take over in Messalonskee territory at the 40-yard line, leading 21-0. Trombley under center. Barks out the signals. Hands it off to Higgins. Higgins running off a block at the 30. First down and more. Cuts it back. Still on his feet. Parker Higgins going to walk in for a Lawrence touchdown. And a flag comes in late as he's tackled 3 yards deep in the end zone. And this is what I talked about earlier in the game. If you don't get things under control, things can get chippy. As Parker Higgins goes in for his 3rd touchdown of the game. Timmons will be on to attempt the extra point. That probably, the penalty will probably be assessed on the kickoff. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company. With 21 locations statewide, there's a Hammond Lumber location near you. 1 play, 40-yard drive, and it's a 40-yard touchdown run by Parker Higgins. High snap and good hold. Plenty of distance for Timmons. Nice job again by Hamlin to get that ball down. Again, your drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company. With 21 locations statewide, there's a Hammond Lumber near you. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity is your one-stop shop for Ski-Doo snowmobiles, climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com to join our broadcast team tomorrow, as we'll be here for the Lawrence field hockey game. Not sure who they're playing. I'm going to check that out right now. Number 5, Coney, comes to town in the Lawrence, the number 1 seed. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning right here. The game will be brought to you by Epic View Studios. Long end-over-end kick is going to go through the end zone as the Bulldogs were kicking off from the Messalonskee 45-yard line because of the penalty. Messalonskee will take over, trailing 28-0. As I said, it was a risky play there to go for it on 4th down. It set Lawrence up in great field position, and they took advantage of it. First play, 40-yard Parker Higgins touchdown. This time Kroll's in the backfield to the right of Doucette. Fumble on the play. Ball is loose. Lawrence is saying they have it. And they do. The wheels are coming off the wagon here for Messalonskee. Fumble is recovered by Cam Dostie. And the Bulldogs will be in business at the Messalonskee 15-yard line, leading 28-0 and getting ready to put this one away. .9:26 to go, 3rd quarter, and it has gone from bad to worse for the Eagles. Cade Scott splits wide to the right. Tight set for the Bulldogs. Fake it. Throw out in the flat. It's caught. And out of bounds is Julia. He gets a first down inside the 5. 1st and goal, Bulldogs. Nice looking play there as Trombley faked it and then rolled to his right, and Julia was wide open in the flat. Actually, it's not a first down, it's a 2nd down. It's a pickup of 9, so it's going to be a... Actually, they're going to measure, looks like. They're going to go all the way across the field to get that measurement in. So we got a couple of opportunities here with for the precision play of the game. A couple of big plays in this one, both by Parker Higgins. So he's a front runner right now, and that is a first down. At the conclusion of each game, we will bring you the L.A. Harley-Davidson Precision Play of the Game. Brought to you by L.A. Harley-Davidson, 839 Main Street, Lewiston, where precision motorcycles live. Right now, L.A. Harley is paying top dollar for trade-ins. See all their inventory at l-aharley.com. First and goal for the Bulldogs as they hustle to the line of scrimmage. Handoff Higgins. Higgins cuts it inside. Higgins driving to the goal line. And they're going to hold him up just short. He's going to get down to about the 2. Actually, he's just, the nose of the football is just inside or outside the goal line, I should say. Second and goal. Trombley could almost fall forward here for the touchdown. Second and goal, Bulldogs. Full house backfield. Trombley's going to keep it himself, and he goes in for the Bulldog touchdown.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Timmons will be on for the extra point. He's 4 for 4 in the game. Make it 5 for 5.
Extra point is
Ethan Timmons. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company by a 1-yard plunge by Andrew Trombley, his second touchdown of the game. And just like that, the Bulldogs have a commanding 35-0 lead with 8:26 to go in the third quarter. We're almost to that point in the game. If you remember, you old school people out there will remember the Monday Night Football when Dandy Don Meredith would sing that famous song, "Turn out the lights, the party's over." 35-0, third quarter. It's looking like the Bulldogs are going to move on to a semifinal matchup against Coney, team they lost to earlier this year. Timmons, end over end to Kroll at the 11. Kroll looking for a cut. Gets outside. Cuts it inside. Still on his feet. Kroll with another nice return as he gets out over the 35 to the 38. Another 28-yard return for Bryce Kroll. He's been automatic every time. I don't know why Ethan Timmons keeps kicking it to him. Try the other side. Messalonskee, first and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Two receivers to the right of Doucette. Kakamo, the setback to his left. Fakes it, keeps it himself, and he gets buried. Big number 78, Hunter Grand, was there.
Number 7, Brady Doucette, is dropped in the backfield by...
Actually, I'm sorry, it was 76. I don't have a 76. Hunter Lee. Doucette pitches it to Kakamo. Kakamo trying to get something going. He can't. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Higgins is there.
Number 32, Parker Higgins on the stop for the Bulldogs.
Third down and 11 for the Eagles. 6:40 to go in a moving clock, third quarter. 35-0 Bulldogs. They came out fired up, and they have kept that intensity throughout this ball game. Doucette barks out the signals. Rolling. Looking downfield. Under pressure. Falls down. The ball's loose. And the Bulldogs are all over it. They say they've recovered, and they have. Another Messalonskee mistake is going to set up Lawrence in great field position again, deep in Messalonskee territory. 1st and 10 at the 26. Trombley under center. Hands it off to Julia. Julia still on his feet as he cuts it inside. Rumbling down inside the 20. Close to the 15. And looks like he could get a, might be a 10-yard gain. It is for a 1st down. .5:26 to go on a moving clock. 35-0. Bulldogs knocking on the door for more. Trombley hands it off right up the gut. Nothing there. Nice play made by Colby Chevalier. Santone was met just as he got the handoff. No gain, actually a loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Cade Scott splits wide to the right. Santone and Higgins in the backfield. They fake it. And buried in the backfield for a sack is Trombley. Well, that was a quick whistle. He is sacked there by Chevalier. Yeah, that's going to be a loss of about 8. Going to set up a 3rd and 20 for the Bulldogs. Back at the Messalonskee 22-yard line. Actually 3rd and 17, I should say. 3:54 to go on a moving clock in the 3rd quarter. 35-0 Bulldogs as they've come out firing on all pistons here in the 2nd half again with 2 quick scores to put this one almost out of reach. Trombley fakes, looking downfield, has a man wide open, caught for a touchdown! Campbell got loose down the middle. There's a flag on the play. And they're going to get I think they're going to get the Bulldogs for holding. Nice throw by Trombley. And it was a really nice pattern run by Campbell as he made a nice move at about the 15-yard line. It was a post pattern. So it's a spot foul. Be 10 yards from the spot. It's going to make it 3rd down and forever for the Bulldogs. All the way out to the 39-yard line of Messalonskee. Going to be 3rd and 24. Let's see what Coach Hersom has in the playbook for this one. Trombley trying to get away, gets outside the pocket, and he's going to get knocked down at about the 32-yard line by Mitchell Marquis. Boy, that'll bring Timmons out for a field goal here. The way he's been booting the ball, that would be cool to see a long field goal. Looking at about a 45, 46-yarder. Really don't want to punt here. Higgins is out there going, hey, how about the kick? Let's give the kid a chance. Timmons, I'm ready. Let's go. So it's going to be 4th down. And a lot. Trombley under center. Going to hand it off to Higgins. Higgins cuts inside. Still on his feet inside the 20 as he rolls down inside the 20 to the 19. Way short of the first down. So the Eagles will take over on downs at their own 19-yard line, trailing 35-0.
Mitchell Marquis, number 40, Colby Shavari, number 9, Brady Brunel. It's going to be a Messalonskee.
1:41 to go on a moving clock here in the third quarter. Lawrence leading 35-0 on a collision course with Coney next week, as Coney was leading their game 28-0. Empty backfield for Doucette. He's going to keep it himself. Not much there as the Lawrence defense is ready for the fakes now. They're not falling for those fakes. It's Regalado with the tackle. Gets a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Gain on the carry by Doucette. It's a Messalonskee 2nd down and 10.
2 receivers to the right of Doucette. Doucette going to hand it off up the middle to Kokomo. Again, not much there as the Lawrence defense stiffens. Pickup of about 3. We set up a 3rd and a long 6 with 18 seconds to go. They don't have to run another play here if they want to get to the 4th quarter. And that looks like exactly what Coach Polkey's going to do. At the end of the 3rd quarter, Lawrence with a commanding 35-0 lead. Back after this.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
The best way I could describe working with Hammond Lumber, our relationship, is like working with a group of friends.
Their service is excellent in the store. You walk in, there's always somebody there waiting to help you.
Delivery, on-site help, whatever's needed, they're there for us.
Aggressive on the pricing. They have all the materials and products we need.
Their sales service is exceptional.
They deliver everything when we expect it to be delivered.
It always comes back to service, with Hammond Lumber being the most important thing.
Welcome to Maine Wedding Films. 207-458-0677.
Welcome back to Kai's Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork. 4th quarter just about to get underway here. Lawrence with a 35-0 lead. 3rd down and 6 for the Eagles. Doucette out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left. Kokomo to his right. He gives it to Kokomo. Kokomo cuts it up inside, and he's going to get drilled down at about the 27-yard, down 35-0. I guess you go for it here.
Bring up a Messalonskee 4th and 2.
Skowhegan leading Falmouth 21-0 in the 3rd quarter. Other Class B action out there. Doucette barks out the signals. Kroll comes in motion. Gives it up the middle to Kokomo, and he's buried. Hunter Lee makes the stick. And again, they hold Messalonskee. That's the 3rd 4th down conversion Messalonskee has attempted in this game, and Lawrence has been up to the task. 1st down Bulldogs at the Messalonskee 27-yard line.
From the Messalonskee 27.
Coney leading Brewer 28-6. Wyndham all over Mount Blue 28-0. In 8-man small, Dirigo 27-14 over Mount Valley. Waterville with a big win today, an 8-man large, 50-40. Handoff up the middle. The Bulldogs, not much there. Barely getting back to the line of scrimmage was Santone. No gain. 10 minutes to go in the ball game. 35-0 Bulldogs. Class B South quarterfinal action. Marshwood 29-7 over Gorham at the half. Kennebunk leading Massabesic 14-7. Portland all over Biddeford 40-7. Hand off to Higgins. Higgins cuts it back. Higgins! Daylight to the 10, to the 5. Parker Higgins in for his 4th touchdown of the ball game. 27-yard jaunt for Parker Higgins. He found a little daylight at the 20-yard line, and he was gone. And the extra point is good. 6 for 6 for Timmins tonight. The scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 21 locations statewide. There's a Hammond Lumber location near you. 3-play, 32-yard drive, capped off by a 27-yard Parker Higgins touchdown, his 4th touchdown of the ball game. And the Bulldogs are up 42-0. With 9:26 to go in this one. Morse leading Camden 40-22. The winner of that gets Waterville next week at the 8-man large North final. In the South, Mount Ararat is leading Spruce Mountain 44-36. Actually, they beat Spruce Mountain. Yeah, let's see what else we got here for scores. Noble leading in Class B South, leading South Portland 10-7. Bonnie Eagle all over Sanford 40-0 in Class A regular season. Timmins will kick it off. Let's see if he kicks it to Kroll again. And he does. Kroll is going to take it at the 15-yard line. Makes a move, makes a man miss at the 20. Kroll still on his feet. He is finally taken down at the 28-yard line. Only a 14-yard return this time for Kroll.
28, Bryce Kroll on the return. He stopped by number 44.
And the Eagles,
number 26.
actually a 17-yard, the 12-yard return, I should say. He picked it up at the 15, got out to the 27. It's the shortest return he's had all night. Now they kicked it to him this time, but it was in the corner, and he really didn't have a lot of room to run. Messalonskee will take over at their 27-yard line, trailing 42-0. Doucette going to hand it off up the middle. Kakamo. He's going to get out over the 30 to the 33-yard line. Pickup of 6.
Kakamo on the carry.
Actually 5. Pickup of 5 will be 2nd down and 5 for the Eagles. So it's looking like the Bulldogs are going to take on Coney next week in Augusta in the semifinals of Class B North. The pitch to Kroll. Kroll going to just get one.
28. Bryce Kroll on the carry to the far side. He's tracked down by number 7.
Long way to run for 1 yard. Kroll started out way over by the 30-yard marking and came all the way around, got the pitch, and wasn't a lot of room to roam there. Picked up one. 3rd down and 4 for the Eagles. Doucette gives it up the middle to Kakamo. He's going to be short of the 1st down.
Number 11, Kakamo on the carry up the middle. And on the stop, number 87, Lucas Campbell.
Isaac Spalding was also on the stop with Campbell.
Messalonskee 4th down and 2.
4th and 2. They're going to go for it again here. Well, I don't know. At some point, you just punt, right? And so they don't keep piling it up. 4th and 2. They have yet to convert a 4th down. Doucette takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Kakamo, 1 man to beat at the 40, at the 30, at the 20. Cade Scott's going to wrangle him down at the 10-yard line. Kakamo all the way down inside the 10 to the 9. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Eagles. A 50-yard run for Giovanni Kakamo. Biggest play of the game for the Eagles. .6:11 to go on a moving clock. 1st and goal just inside the 10. Doucette barks out the signals. Going to give it to Kakamo again, and this time he's going to get dragged down. Well, I never understood that. Kid runs 50 yards and then you give it to him again? Give him a breather. Right? No gain. Actually, a loss of, looks like 2 out to the 12. Well, it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 12. 2 receivers split wide to the left for Doucette, 2 to the right. Kroll comes in motion. They're going to hand it off again to Kakamo, and he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Kakamo on the run. He's met initially by number 57, Alex Regalado.
Regalado had himself a heck of a ball game at linebacker. Came up and made the stick. And Kakamo was like, hey, coach, there's other guys out here. 3rd and goal from the 11. Clock dips under 5 minutes. 42-0 Bulldogs. They're going to move on to the Class B South semifinals next week at Coney. Doucette going to keep it himself. Doucette trying to find some place to go, and boy, that play call it's a head scratcher. I mean, no fakes, no nothing, just direct snap to the quarterback, run it up the middle on 3rd and goal from the 11. Boy, you got to have a little more creativity than that. 4:15 to go on a moving clock. Don't forget, at the end of the game, we'll bring you the L.A. Harley Precision Play of the Game. Brought to you by L.A. Harley Davidson, 839 Main Street in Lewiston. Check out all their inventory at l-aharley.com. Doucette out of the shotgun. He's got Kakamo to his right. 3 receivers split wide to the right. Doucette back to throw. Under pressure, rolling to his right. Looking. Wide open in the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. Simon Bessie, they lost track of him, and he was wide open in the middle of the end zone for a Messalonskee touchdown. And Kakamo will be on to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company. With 21 locations statewide, there's a Hammond Lumber location near you. 73-yard, 7-play drive. The big play in that drive was on fourth down, a 50-yard run up the middle by Giovanni Cacamo. But the drive ends with a 10-yard touchdown pass from Doucette to Simon Bessie. Again, your drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company. With 21 locations statewide, there's a Hammond Lumber near you. And Brian has just handed me the winner of tonight's $20 Sonny's Pizza gift card, Cindy Casani. And her favorite Sonny's Pizza is a hot ham and cheese hoagie. Oh, well, that sounds yummy right now, don't it? Cindy Casani, all you got to do is contact Brian at epicview@yahoo.com. That's epicvue@yahoo.com. And Brian will send you that $20 gift card. Sonny's Pizza, where you can get the home of the family meal deal and the family mega meal deal. You know, another thing you could do if you those of you listening out there, you could contact Brian if you want to be a part of these broadcasts that we're doing. It's a great way to advertise your business. Cacamo with the end-over-end kick is going to get over Santone's head, but he touched it, so he's going to have to jump on it. And the Bulldogs will take over there. If you contact Brian, he'll put together a comprehensive marketing approach for you. You know, we're up over 5,600 subscriptions. Not only is it a great way to support your community, but a great way to advertise your business. So contact Brian at epicview@yahoo.com. You can also contact him on his Facebook page, Epic View Facebook page, and he will get right back with you. 1st and 10 Bulldogs, leading 42-7 with 3 minutes to go in the game. Handoff up the middle. Not a lot of running room there. Looked like Santone got the carry.
Number 20, Maddox Santone on the carry.
And Hamlin in at quarterback here to finish things off for the Bulldogs. Strong effort from Trombley, recovering from his injury. Word is on the street that his brother Matt will be back on the field next week for the semifinal game against Coney. Referee's stopping play here. Lawrence lost 28-14 to Coney. That was a closer game than the final score indicated. And they were missing some players for that too, so it should be a heck of a matchup for the Bulldogs next week. Clock ticks down to under 2 minutes to go. Handoff up the middle. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling out over the 25 to the 30-yard line. Nice run there by Santone as he dragged 6 or 7 white shirts with him for a first down carry. Mike Hamlin in at quarterback, the freshman who has done yeoman work this year when Trombley has been out. Played a tough game against Wyndham earlier in the year. Undefeated Wyndham. Noah Grass with the handoff. And he's going to get out over the 35 to about the 36-yard line. Don't forget to join us tomorrow as #1 Lawrence field hockey team taking on Coney at in the Class A semifinals. We'll be here at 10 o'clock. Lawrence in victory formation now as Hamlin takes a knee. The Bulldogs will win this one 42-7 and move on to the semifinals next week. They will take on a Coney team in Augusta. Your final score here, Lawrence 42, Messalonskee 7. Back with the post-game show after this.
Dairy farmers care about the health of our communities and planet. Nationwide, the dairy industry has set a goal to be carbon neutral or better by 2050. Maine dairy farmers are doing their part by using management practices like turning cow manure and food waste into electricity, using no-till crop production to promote carbon sequestration and soil health, and doing research in cow comfort, nutrition, and health at Maine Witter Farm to help meet the goal.
Today's game sponsored by Drifted Clothing Company, located at 233 Main Street in Fairfield. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, from team apparel and uniforms to clothing for your business or organization, or even a special gift for someone you know, no job is too big or too small, and they're happy to help you. Be sure to like them on Facebook for product updates and the latest news, information, and specials. Call 238-3500.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Welcome back to Kai's Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork. Lawrence with a 42-7 win over the Messalonskee Eagles. They move on to a semifinal matchup next week with Coney. Coney, last checked, was up 28-6 on Brewer in the third quarter. Started out quick for the Bulldogs. They scored in under a minute. A three-play, 58-yard drive with ended up with a 15-yard touchdown run by Andrew Trombley. And then Parker Higgins had a 2-yard run for their second touchdown, a 57-yard 8-play drive. And then a 90-yard 9-play drive that ended in a 40-yard touchdown by Parker Higgins on a fake punt, which is our L.A. Harley Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by L.A. Harley Davidson. 839 Main Street in Lewiston. L.A. Harley's paying top dollar for trade-ins. See all of their inventory online at l-aharley.com. Again, Parker Higgins' 40-yard touchdown run off the punt fake is the L.A. Harley Precision Play of the Game. In the second half, they came out firing on all cylinders again. They had a 40-yard touchdown on the first play of they recovered a fumble from Messalonskee, and on the first play, Parker Higgins went in from 40 yards out. Then a 15-yard 3-play drive off another turnover. Trombley went in for a touchdown, and then a 32-yard 3-play drive when they took over on downs for the Eagles, put them up 42-0. The Eagles scored late in the game on a 10-yard pass to Bessie from Doucette. Again, your final score here. Lawrence moves on to the semifinals of Class B South. Class B North, I should say, with a 42-7 win over Messalonskee. For Brian Bork, I'm Rick Dougal. Have a great night, everybody.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. Chase Toys, Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. Mainly Handrails, located at 25 West Street in Fairfield, is your one-stop for custom metal fabrication, plasma cutting, sandblasting, and powder coating services using aluminum, stainless steel, or mild steel. Their team of dedicated professionals are ready to take on your project from concept to production and installation. They cater to both residential and commercial applications, and no job is too big or too small. And they're proud to be a Maine business employing Maine people, offering quality metal products made in the USA. Gregory's Disposal, a family-owned and operated business, has been serving Central Maine for more than 27 years. From curbside pickup to contractors remodeling and demolition, Gregory's covers all your disposal needs. If you're unsure of what you need, Gregory's can analyze your situation and give you the best options to handle your debris removal needs. Call 465-4500 or email gregorysdisposal@gmail.com for a quote today. For more information, visit their website, Gregory's Disposal, that's 2 L's, gregorysdisposal.com. By Maine's dairy farmers, who are committed to producing the highest quality milk, a product that's always local and always in season. At the same time, they make animal care their #1 priority, protect hundreds of thousands of acres of land across the state, contribute millions to Maine's economy, and have dedicated themselves to ensuring a sustainable future for farming in the state. Maine Dairy, nutrition from your neighbor's farm to your family's table. Today's game sponsored by Drifted Clothing Company, located at 233 Main Street in Fairfield. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, from team apparel and uniforms to clothing for your business or organization, or even a special gift for someone you know, no job is too big or too small, and they're happy to help you. Be sure to like them on Facebook for product updates and the latest news, information, and specials. Call 238-3500. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.